Peace be upon you all. Our lesson today is divide by one-digit numbers. In this lesson, we are gonna learning to divide using the long division. Look at this division number sentence. 36 divided by 9. Did you say 4? You are right. Great job. It's 4. But let's take a look one more time about the parts of the number sentence. 36. What can we call 36? What do you think? Did you say dividend? If so, you are right. 36, which is the first number in the division number sentence, is called the dividend, and usually it's the biggest number. The second number in the division number sentence, which is 9 in this example, it's called divisor. 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 And the answer of the division number sentence, it's called quotient. 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 Look at this division number sentence. 6 divided by 3 equals what? Did you say 2? Yes, it's super easy. The next one, 66 divided by 3. It's easy too. The answer is 22. Amazing. Now 67 divided by 3. It's not super easy, but still easy. Since this one is 22, the answer of this division number sentence is 22. So 67 divided by 3 is 22, and the remainder is 1. But what about 677 divided by 3? Do we need 677 counters to find the answer? What about 6,867 divided by 3? Here we need the magic method. The magic method will help us to find the previous number sentences or division number sentences easily, which is the long division. This is the long division family. This is dad, mom, sister, brother, and Rover. Each member will help us to complete one step in the long division process to solve a problem. Dad will help us to divide, which is the first step. Mom will help us to multiply, which is the second step. Sister will help us to subtract, which is the third step. Brother will help us to bring down, which is the fourth step. Finally, Rover will help us to repeat or remainder. Let's find what is 39 by 2 using the long division. The first member, which is dad, will help us to divide. Divide what by what? In long division, always we will start dividing with the greatest place value. The greatest place value here is tens. We have 3 tens, so we will divide 3 by 2. 3 tens by 2. What do you think, grade 4? If we have 3 counters divided by 2, how many equal groups of 2 can you make if you have 3? Let's see. 1, 2, 3 counters. This is the first group of 2. And can we make another group of 2, grade 2? Or grade 4, I mean? Of course, no. So we can make only one equal group. We write the answer above the tens, exactly above the tens. When we divide, we will write the answer up. Now, the next step, mom. Mom will help us to multiply. multiply 1 times 2. 1 times 2. When we multiply, we will write the answer down. 2. The next step, sister. Sister will help us to subtract. So 3 minus 2 equals 1. 3 minus 2 equals 1. Now the next step, brother. Brother will help us to bring down. The next digit is 9. So we will bring down 9. Now we have 19 ones in all. Next, Rover. Rover will help us to repeat or know that this is the remainder. But since we brought down a new digit, so for sure we need to repeat. So the next step again is Dad. Dad will help us to divide. Divide 19 ones by 2. 19 by 2. What do you think, grade 4? If you have 19 counters and we need to make equal groups of 2. So how many groups of 2 or equal groups of 2 we can make? What do you think? We know that 2 times 8 or 9 equals 18. But we have 19, right? So let's see. What if we have 10 equal groups of 2? This is 20. But no, we don't have 20 counters. We have only 19. So actually, we can make 9 equal groups and 1 will be the remainder. Don't worry about the remainder now and write that 19 divided by 2 equals 9 equal groups of 2. Amazing. We will write the answer above the ones, exactly above the ones. Now the next step, multiply. Mom will help us to multiply. Multiply 9 times 2 equals 18. Again, when we multiply, we will write the answer down. The next step is to subtract. Sister will help us to subtract. So 19 minus 18 equals 1. Now, brother. Brother will help us to bring down. But unfortunately, we don't have a new digit to bring down. So, Rover will tell us that this is the remainder. So the answer is 19 and the remainder is 1. Amazing. Now let's solve another problem. 67 divided by 3. Again, let's use the long division to find the answer. We will start dividing with tens. Excellent. The greatest place value. Here we have 6 tens. 6 divided by 3. Now we are thinking about what is 6 divided by 3. You know that 2 times 3 equals 6. So the answer is 2. We write the answer again above the tens. Next step is to multiply. Multiply 2 times 3. When we multiply, we write the answer down. So 3 times 2 equals 6. Next step, subtract. Subtract the tens. 6 minus 6 equals 0. Next, brother. Brother will help us to bring down. Let's bring down 7. Now, next is Rover. Rover will tell us to repeat because we bring down a new digit, so we have to repeat again. So the next step is to divide. Now we have 7 ones only. 7. Now we are thinking about 7 divided by 3. How many groups of 3 can we make out of 7? If we have 7 counters, how many groups of 3 can we make? Here they are. These are 3. This is a group of 3. And this is another group of 3. We cannot make one more group of 3. So we have 2 equal groups of 3. So 7 divided by 3 equals 2. 2 equal groups of 3. So we write the answer above the ones. Or here we can find the answer by thinking about the times table of 3. We know that 3 times 2 equals 6. And 3 times 3 equals 9. We don't have 9 counters. We have 7 counters only. So we cannot make 3 equal groups, but we can make 2 equal groups. So the answer is 2. Now the next is to multiply. Multiply 2 times 3 equals 6. Next we need to subtract. 7 minus 6 equals 1. Now brother would like to help us to bring down, but actually we don't have a new digit to bring down. So thanks brother. No need. And so Rover will tell us that this is the remainder. So 7 divided by 3 equals 22 with the remainder of 1. Thanks for watching everybody. Goodbye.